You introduced yourself, and you explain to the patient what you're going to do. You're going to raise the bed to level of your hips, and then have them at a 90-degree angle. So, more so than that. Probably want to stand up front as well. And then before you measure it from the tip of the nostril to the bottom of the earlobe. Down to the xiphoid process, which is right here, plus about an inch. So it is about right there. And then you just, usually these tubes have a measurement number on it, so you just remember it. But if not, you can use a piece of tape. And then you have to place a check on them. And then you're going to place this in warm water for about 10 minutes. And then you're going to lubricate it by putting some lube in a basin. And you lubricate up to 4 inches. Okay. Then you're going to give them the cup of water. And they're going to hold it, and you're going to tell them to drink, or you can have your CNA hold it. And they sip the water if they have any problems inserting into the nose. And you're going to say, do you have any problems with your nose? Blah, blah, blah. You have your pen light. And then you're going to look in their nose and make sure that there's no swelling or turbinates or whatever. Also, you don't forget to have them blow their nose with one nostril closed. So I'm going to do this side, so they're going to close this nostril and blow out and make sure it's clear first. Okay. And then you do the tape here, right? So I'm going to have you swallow. So go ahead and just start swallowing.
Oh, so you tape one piece here.
And keep swallowing until I tell you to stop.
And then one to the clothing. And then one to the clothing.
And if it gets stuck, you can twist it 180 degrees. Torce your tongue depressor. You can see it's going in down back there.
And then you just
keep going.
And then
Until you get to the tape. It's not coiled in the back. So then you're going to temporarily tape it to their cheek.
And then this is where you start doing the pH, you get the gastric juice.
Which this should
And
actually
then when it's done,
so then you're going to undo it.
plug this.
Do you listen first, or you do that
You
first?
can do either way, she said.
Okay.
And then you're going to aspirate. Okay, so we've got some juice. You're going to kink it. The juice over. Close it off. And you're going to want to put it up by the head because you don't want it to leak. Okay.
This is what she said though. You can plug it.
Then you take this juice and you put it on your little thing here. And you just squirt it on. Like that. And you let it sit for a second. Then you have the bottle and you're going to compare it. And you're going to look at the one with pH. If the pH is above, what, 5?
No.
6? Because she said
Anything
you have
alkaline.
to have it from 3 to 5, I think, right?
Yeah, because I'd be.
So if it is alkaline, then that means it's in the intestines, and you'll have to, she says, send it to x-ray. Which we're not. For adjustment. So then, this person, their pH was 3, so that means that's probably in the stomach. So then you're going to take your stethoscope. Borrow it. I'll charge for this. I'm going to charge for this. You're going to listen on the stomach.
And then you check the pH again, and the pH should be acidic.
Okay. And then you're going to push some air in. And if you hear it in the stomach, then that confirms the position. And I heard it go into stomach, so that means that it's in place. And then I'm going to kink it, take it off. Alright, so I confirmed the position, and now I'm going to be able to put my nose tape on. So you have it torn like this. You're going to put the non-torn part on the nose, right here. And you're going to wrap it around. You can do it once or twice, but I'm going to probably just do it once.
And put it on their eye?
No. Don't put it on their eye. Wrap it around like that. Okay. And that is putting it in. Now if you're going to feed them or give them any sort of medications, like if you have to give them medication, you're going to crush it up. And then you're going to dilute it with water. And then you're going to take 50 milliliters of water. So drop 50 milliliters of water. About right there. And you're going to kink this. Pull this out. And flush it with water. Put that there, and then you can dump your medication in, I guess. And then you're going to take it off again and flush it with 50 more milliliters of water that you draw up. And you do the same thing with food. And if you give them food, you want them to stay sitting up at 90 degrees for an hour to prevent any aspiration. Then if you're going to remove it, you need a red bag. So I'm going to take the tape off. So you have a cloth. You slowly, she says you kink it. You just kink it up. And always explain to the patient what you're going to do first. And then you wrap it up in the chuck like this. And then you're going to put it in the red bag. And that's it. You probably want to give them some tissues for their nose too.
Yay.